Hey, how's it going? Greetings! I hope this day is treating everyone wonderfully. What a wonderful morning to be alive. Just as we had a small correction, which was natural and expected, the XRP price is alive and well again. Things are looking up again. At 3.20, we achieved yet another record-breaking high. Right now, we're sitting on 3.17. It appears that XRP is in for yet another good day. This has been your warning. It's time to get into the show. At XRP, I have some pricing goals set for you to achieve before the end of the tax season, and guess what? They will be delightful for you. Now that we've covered all the bases, let's dive into Bitcoin. $9,977. It has gained 2.41% in the last day. The final price of Ethereum is $3,336. A gain of 4.41% has been recorded. XRP. Sure thing, dude. She seems pretty now, doesn't she? Arriving at $3.17 earlier today. In the past day, it has gained 15.65%. More than 2.5% is its increase on the hourly chart. There has been an 11% increase for Solana. It's a 5% increase for Cardano. Got anything else? Stellar has recorded a 7% increase. Chainlink has registered an increase of more than 8%. Coming in at 35C/, H-bar is 15%. The markets are showing excellent signs, everyone. Here's the worrisome part. All these gorgeous crypto figures right now, 3.5 trillion, and we're still not even close to being done. In fact, how about as much as 1 trillion for the full franchise benefits? With so much capital remaining to be invested in these markets, I believe we will see a doubling of the cryptocurrency market value to 7 trillion. What do you predict will happen to the prices? You now have the key to Bitcoin. Consider this. The Bitcoin lock is 1,700,000. It will reach 170 kph. That is not the pinnacle, I assure you. That won't be the bottom, I promise you. It will hit 1,700,000. I'm telling you. Where do we end up? We won't know for sure until later in the year, but XRP in the double digits is looking more and more probable, particularly in light of the price targets I'm going to share with you before tax time this year. The overall value of all cryptocurrencies is likewise quite stunning. About half an hour ago, Cointelegraph published this. With Ripple's partial legal victory over the SEC and increasing hope for pro-crypto U.S. regulations, even though the SEC files an appeal, bullish XRP sets a 7-year high of $3.20. I'd like to speak with you about this briefly. Unsurprisingly, the SEC filed an appeal. Gary Gensler has informed the SEC that he is leaving. Thus, it is imperative that you submit this appeal. Gensler will remain your boss until the 20th, or until Trump takes office, so you will comply with my instructions. Therefore, appeal. This will be handled by the incoming administration. Now, what was stated in the appeal? Now, they're attempting to argue that XRP is a security, which is completely insane. However, the market no longer cares about this because XRP's price dropped after that announcement, recovered, and is now trading at 2.90. This litigation and the SEC's overreach have worn down the market, in my opinion. Case of the mind, case of the tide. At this point, the market has matured to the point where it can see through the corruption that is attempting to stifle Ripple, XRP, and cryptocurrency in general in the US. That the SEC's opinions no longer matter to them. When the SEC initially decided not to sue Ripple in 2020, we began our timeline together. How they chose to react to the troubling internet lawsuit against Ripple. As a result, the price of XRP dropped significantly. From $96.06 to 17C/, we went through it all. On one occasion, we dropped from 3.10 to 3.15, give or take, to 2.90 before climbing back up again. Nevertheless, it is unclear whether this was the factor that caused the price to drop. I mean, XRP was trending upwards, it was overdue for a correction, it occurred, and now it's back on an upward trajectory. However, Trump, on the other hand, is thinking of establishing a crypto reserve in the United States, which might put Solana and XRP ahead of the curve. I am blown away. We received Bitcoin, Solana, and XRP in a US crypto reserve. But Bitcoin is obviously going to play a role. Everyone, what do you think the future holds for pricing? If this is correct, then that XRP with 2 digits is the key. A $10 XRP will be displayable. If this turns out to be true, it will make headlines all across the world. In a perfect world, this would be what I would do if I could travel back in time to when I first invested in XRP in 2017. For example, what if I had been holding XRP for 7 years, and the US decided to accept it or add it to the crypto reserve? In that case, what would you do? So when exactly will that price drop? This is a triumph. This is a huge victory. I have already discussed Solana. Solana has my full support. It is my belief that Solana goes up to $800 to $1,000. Early in the lower 100s, I arrived at Solana. For me, it's going to be really stunning. The XRP amount is $10. Yes, that is all she wrote, folks. Rip's face will be permanently lit up with joy. Afterwards, Knob gives us this. Order book analysis for XRP is what it says. It is intriguing. According to him, there are 1-800-0000 XRP sitting between the 269 area and Coinbase and Binance Spot. The objectives were far lower when he mentioned this because it was on the 14th. Therefore, we are currently positioned around the 265 region. I'll explain why I'm mentioning this in a moment. So there are 1-800-0000 coins on Binance and Coinbase Spot. To give you an idea of scale, there were a total of 400,000 within a 10% range when we initially hit 270 in December. 10 million XRP is now the only amount within a 10% range. Can you make out the dramatic drop there? From 40 to 18 to 10, the new $3 barrier is 75% easier to jump. It took us only 2 attempts to breach the $3 barrier, as you can see from our testing results. We discussed how $3 would serve as the ultimate barrier to entry, as many would be looking to cash in on their gains. We were turned down because they pocketed